Oh my gosh. Have you been to the Dollar Tree lately? I went, this Dollar Tree right here. I went and I have some tricks to still find those $1.25s, okay? But most of the stuff has gone up. So if you want to see what I found and how you can find a similar item that's still listed for $1.25 versus where else it might be in the store or similar product for more, stay tuned. Okay, I have receipts, okay? So I'm not just talking. First of all, welcome. Hey, welcome to Favorites with Laura. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do hauls, unboxings, reviews. I create some jewelry here and there, and I put them up on my thecraftscafe.com store. I'm starting to do whatnot. Yeah, so welcome to the weekend. I believe this is going to go up on the weekend. And if not, it'll be right before the weekend, and I hope that you have a good weekend. But welcome back to all and everyone who comes here all the time to watch me. I recognize a lot of you in the comment field repeatedly. You don't let me down. You continue on supporting this channel, and I really do appreciate that. I mean, there's so many of you, and without you, there'd be no channel. So I do recognize that. I do appreciate it, and I'm very grateful. So thank you for doing that. Now, what am I going to show you? Okay, so I found, okay, so these are new to me. Have you seen these? Okay, yeah, we've seen the covers for the hand sanitizer cases, Laura. We've seen them. When I first glanced down, I thought it was just a sponge in here. I go, what is that? Now, my store still has them. Hold on, let me just double check that. Yes. So these were $1.25, and they still have the Be Pure hand sanitizers that are the dupe for the ones at Sephora. And they were still $1.25 at my Dollar Tree. I haven't been to Dollar Tree in probably 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Now, I had to go a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, and I bought everything for this collab that's coming up. And I haven't even gotten into that. So hopefully I haven't bought double. Because I forget what I bought. That's in another place. So anyway, I'm going to record that so I can get that stuff. But they, when I went in today, almost everything was at least $1.50. Some were saying $2.50. Some were saying like the whole shelf, $3. I'm not talking your aisle that has $3 and $5 items. I'm talking about the whole store, okay? But I did find all the makeup was still $1.25 in my store. That whole side of the aisle was still $1.25. The other side of the makeup is like medications and things like that. That can be a range of everything. Everybody knows that went up a while ago. So I was on the makeup side. I saw these. We have a whole mess of those cucumber and the kiwi. You know, you've seen it with the Be Pure hand sanitizers. So I did not need any more of those. But I looked down, and this looked like it was just a sponge, but it's not. It's a new case. It's new to me. If you've seen it, then you've seen it. But it's sparkly. It's sparkly, you guys. Let me get this into focus for you. Okay, I might have to use my overhead camera again. Look at this. Sparkly. See that? And so it really blended with the sponge in the case. And so when I looked down, I thought, what is that? I couldn't tell what was in there because my eyesight's failing me. But this is the case that goes around the Be Pure hand sanitizers. And I have several of them in different colors, but I never saw the glitter ones. So I had to grab two. And it has the key ring to it, the hold on. You can put it into as a purse charm, as a backpack charm, inside your backpack, clipped onto something. So I picked up two of those, $1.25 each. Here's my receipt. You can see that a couple items were $1.50. I got 3 items for $1.50. Everything else was still $1.25 that I found, okay? Now, because I am doing whatnot, oh my gosh. Anybody's going to do whatnot. Let me know if you want me to do a video about my experiences. I just did my very first show and my second show now. I've learned a couple things really, really quickly, okay? One is make sure your pen isn't going to smudge, okay? Now, even if you've lost track who you sold to what, doesn't matter. At the end of Whatnot, you'll have a whole ledger of who got what. Maybe you don't have pictures in there or descriptions that tell you what they bought. But let me tell you, they all have a video receipt. So yeah, it'd be time consuming, but at least it'll be time consuming to go through that video if you have to. But at least it's there, and it's just a clip of what that one person bought from your Whatnot. So, a couple things. Make sure your pen isn't going to smudge when you write on it, because when you're in the depth of Whatnot, you're moving kind of fast, and you're putting that aside, and you want to make sure also that that sticky note or whatever you're tagging that item with doesn't fall off, okay? These are all time-consuming things if they happen. So I did find these at Dollar Tree, and these were all $1.25, and you get 125 with the line, and you get 100 of sticky notes. They're all sticky notes, and you get 100 back. So my idea is, I have stickers too that are all numbered. Okay, we have a lot to show you here. Anyway, so I got these because I want to be able to write somebody's name down and then just put the number of the item without having to write their name again on a sticky, and then put that into the stack of items if that person purchased more than one item. So I recommend running to Dollar Tree, because even at Walmart, I did find some of the square ones, and you get quite a few with that. It does work out to be a good math, but I do like the lines and I do like the plain ones. I just like the longer, bigger space to write stuff. So I got those, and these were the 3 different color options. There was a blue, I think, but this was calling my name, and I love color, so I had to get one of each. So I did that. I'm already spending my profits, okay? Now, my idea is, and I know I've seen others do this, they like have little boxes that they're already packed up or set up, and they just start putting things in that people have bought if they buy multiple items, okay? I know you've seen these earlier this year. These are really cool acrylic containers. If you go down the, what's it called when it's called catering, they call it the catering section. It's usually against the wall in the back, and they have like all the catering plastics and paper plates and different plastic utensils that if you're going to have like a big cookout or a cater a party, that you can buy stuff instead of using your good stuff, right? There they usually have the bigger ones of these, and they had some really cute ones in color, and I had them in my basket, and then I looked at the price. Those were all now $3 each. I'm like, I'm not spending $3 each on that. Where's the $1.25? So then I went down the planter section, or where they have frames and they have like other containers, and sometimes I can find the acrylic containers there. And I went down the office section. Sometimes you can find them there. They were all priced at least $1. I think they were $2.50. Then I went down the outside aisle, in the on the other side of the store, where they have all the plastic baskets and different ones there. They have some acrylic there. Those were $3. Let's go back to the office supply section, okay? I said something incorrect there. I actually found these in the office supply section. They have like the gold, or there's a mixture here, gold and rose tone little paint on the side here. These are perfect, because now I can put that sticky note in here or outside and just write that person's name or number or whatever. Just start like, or just laid out in front, whatever. And I'm going to have these lined up for my show, and I can just throw their stuff in here. If I sell bigger things, of course that's not going to work. I'm going to use the bigger sticky notes and actually pluck them on there really good. But I found them in the office supply section, $1.25. So I bought 10. I bought 10 because I actually had 10 different cells, individual cells, and it would have been great to have this yesterday or 2 days ago. So yeah, don't give up if you see them for $3. It is a little smaller than some of the others, but this is working perfect for my setup. So, and they're cute. And I will also be able to use them when I do my beading, different beads that I'm going to sell, things like that. This is going to be a great tool for me. And, you know, so what? I spent like $13, $14 to get 10 of them. I'm okay with that. This was a great find, because if you know, these containers can cost a lot more than that. And getting them in the right size, I wanted an item that I could stack up when I'm not using it for space and storage. So I thought that was really cool. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you a little hint. You don't need to go far. Now, this next thing, I hadn't seen this. This was in the makeup section, and they're hand creams. I have a ton of hand creams, but I could not pass this up. They have the Wicked hand creams, and this is watermelon scent hand cream from Dollar Tree, $1.25. They have the strawberry scented hand cream, $1.25. And they have the berry scented hand cream by Wicked, $1.25. I haven't even seen the movie. I don't know if I will, but I just know that this looked really pretty. I love the colors. So yeah, I did find them great, and they were $1.25. Great little deal there. Next, I think I did get these before, but I'm going to show them here too, because these are going to work out. I love these to-go cups, and look at, they have the autumn and fall colors now. So they had some cute of those plastic baskets, all in these colors too. Okay, so I bought three of these. These were the 3 different designs that I saw. So you got the like olive green, the pumpkin, and the rust orange. And those 3 were $1.25 each still. So, oh no, maybe these were the 3 items that were still $1.50. Okay, I take that back. These are the only 3 items that I paid $1.50 for. But I can see these going up too. So I grabbed them. They're plastic, they're heavy duty. They come with the little rubber piece that stays on there. I think you can move it though. Yeah, you could if you want. Oh, they must be really sealed on there. I don't think you can move those. But, you know, the little heat protector, they screw off and on. Okay, got a place for your straw if you need it. Double insulated. So my daughter wanted the, when I went to Walmart earlier, pumpkin spice hot chocolate. And then they had a salted caramel hot chocolate. So I got those 3. So she'll be using one of these permanently for the fall. She loves her hot chocolate in the morning. So I got that. And then this is kind of another thing for Whatnot. It was $1.25. And I've seen it in gray. It's like a little felt tray. It was in the office supply section. This is going to be great. So when I'm showing my jewelry, to just put it in here, have my overhead camera just kind of focus, zoom in on it so you can see it really clearly. And this is a neutral color, so it should not conflict or like take away from the pieces that I'm showing. So yeah, loved finding that, and they were almost gone. Then I got on this. Now, when I was a young kid, my grandmother always used the Dove soap. And now they have so many fragrances. Now, Dollar Tree had packs of, I want to say it was like 4 larger size bars, and they were like $7. But Walmart had it too for about the same price. So I don't know. I think they had larger packs, and they were like 15 for 6 bars, maybe 10 bars. But I did buy 2 of the Dove bars. They smell so good. They have so many different scents now. This is for sensitive skin, moisturizing cream. Dove, my grandmother swore by. I always knew I was at my grandmother's house because it smelled like Dove in the bathroom, and I actually love that scent because of that. So I got 2 bars of that. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried Dove in years, so I just want to like see if it's still the same. And then they had this fabric tack, permanent fabric adhesive, and I have all this faux leather, and I wanted to try making like little change purses with like the key ring for a charm to hang from a backpack or something and hold an ID maybe. So I wanted to try that because you don't need to sew those. They say just use fabric glue, so I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so that's quick and short. I hope you liked it. I do have a big collab coming up, and that is, I have several collabs coming up, guys. I always say, I'm done with collabs, but I love my Dollar Tree collabs. I really do. So October 5th, you'll see a big Dollar Tree train collab coming up. I have the, on October 16th, I've been asked to partner with DTF Design Bundles again, so I'll be going live with that. And then I know December 21st, I have a Christmas collab. And in November, I have a Christmas collab in time so that you can see that before the holiday comes. So lots of things coming up. That's it. Be booked for the rest of the year. I'm going to try to do some more advent calendars this year. I have some Temu coming in. I have more Shein coming in. So yeah, always fun and games here. Check out my Whatnot store. Bookmark some shows that I have scheduled there. I don't care if you buy a thing. I just would love it if you came to support, showed up, encourage other people to buy. It just helps that algorithm. Everybody talks about algorithm over there too. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, but I had great support on my shows, so I do appreciate that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'm gonna see you again real soon. So thank you for coming by. If you haven't subscribed, it's totally free. I invite you to do that now. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell for all notifications, and you're not going to miss out when I have a new video go up. And then click the link to go back to that other video if you're interested in participating into a giveaway that I have going on. And I hope to see you there. So take care. See you soon. Bye.